Welcome to this Vizard walkthrough, where I'm going to show you exactly how to turn long videos into ready-to-post short clips without needing to babysit every single edit. Throughout this video, I'll take you step-by-step through the dashboard, demonstrating how Vizard finds the best viral moments automatically. I'll show you how to tweak those clips so they actually land with your audience, and how to set up auto-posting so your channels keep feeding themselves. I'll even compare it to a few other tools so you know exactly when Vizard is the most obvious, cost-effective choice for your workflow. By the end of this guide, you'll be able to repurpose entire episodes, webinars, or live streams into snackable content that actually performs on social media. Let's get into it, starting with the first step. Head over to the main website and sign up, where you'll find a helpful free tier to get started. Once you land on the dashboard, you'll see that this platform is built around one singular goal: turning long videos into short clips without all the drama. The moment you upload your video file, Vizard analyzes it and instantly surfaces suggested highlights for your review. You definitely don't have to scrub through an hour-long file looking for that one funny line, because the AI finds those gems for you automatically. So let's walk through a real example where I uploaded a 30-minute interview to test the system's capabilities. Vizard immediately scanned the footage and generated a whole bunch of candidate clips, including punchlines, teachable bites, and attention-grabbing intros. The default setting prioritizes things likely to go viral, such as concise sentences, spikes in audio energy, and faces that look engaged. But here's the honest truth. It's not always perfect, and that is totally fine because the suggestions get you 80% of the way there. You can easily polish the rest of the work in an intuitive editor that makes the final adjustments feel like a breeze. Now, you might be thinking, why not just use some other platform for these tasks? Tools like Synthesia are absolutely awesome if you need talking avatars or fully synthetic presenters for your corporate explainers. Descript is great for deep transcription-based edits and those super smooth voice overdubs. But those tools often miss the mark when your primary goal is rapid, high-volume repurposing of your existing content. They can sometimes be expensive, require a lot of manual trimming, or they focus too heavily on one niche use case. Vizard's sweet spot is this end-to-end repurpose and distribute workflow. It finds those viral hooks, formats them for multiple social platforms, and queues them up for publishing all in one place. In short, it's designed for creators who want to scale their output without needing to hire a full-time video editor. Back in the editor, once you pick a suggested clip, you can refine the in and out points with frame-accurate trimming. You can also add a headline overlay, and here's a pro tip. Don't just copy the speaker's first sentence. Write a short, curiosity-driven hook that makes people want to keep watching the rest of the clip. Vizard lets you preview caption styles, so choose bold, readable fonts that stand out on mobile screens. Captions are huge because a lot of viewers watch without sound, so auto-generated captions are an absolute must-have feature. Vizard's captions are completely editable, which saves you a massive amount of time when the automatic captioning mistakes a specific word. Another cool bit is that Vizard can create multiple aspect ratios automatically. Whether you want a 9:16 for TikTok, a square for Instagram, or widescreen for LinkedIn, Vizard handles the format generation for you. It also intelligently crops the frame, so you're not losing any important on-screen content or speaker faces. That cropping logic is much smarter than a blind center crop, ensuring the action always stays perfectly centered. Let's talk about the auto-editing viral clips feature in more detail, because this is really where Vizard shines. Instead of a single static clip, the AI analyzes the context and proposes several variants with different trims and overlays. The idea here is volume plus quality. A few well-optimized variants of the same moment dramatically increase the chance that one of them hits big. That's exactly how modern creators scale their reach across multiple channels simultaneously. Now, once you have a batch of clips, the auto-schedule feature becomes a total lifesaver. Set your posting frequency, say 3 clips per week, and connect your social accounts to keep everything flowing. Vizard will spread the clips out, respecting platform best practices so you aren't spamming your audience. This is gold if you're juggling YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn all at the same time. You don't need to log in and manually post every day because the AI handles all of that heavy lifting for you. If you've tried manual scheduling tools, you know it's tedious to choose who gets what and when. Vizard's scheduling is built around repurposed content specifically, so it understands clip life cycles better than a generic scheduler. The content calendar ties it all together by giving you a visual timeline of what's going out and when. You can batch edit captions, hashtags, and descriptions from the calendar view, which is a massive time saver if you're a solo creator. Let me show you a typical workflow I use. Upload the full episode, let Vizard auto-scan, review, and queue them up. In just 20 to 30 minutes, I have 2 weeks worth of content ready to go. Try doing that manually and you'll be editing for hours instead of relaxing. Customization is super easy. You can add intro frames, custom branding, and lower thirds to make every clip your own. Vizard keeps branding lightweight so your clips feel native to the platform, not like a forced advertisement. Also, the editor supports adding quick call to actions at the end of a clip, like a prompt to subscribe for more. Keep it short. Nobody wants a long call to action in a 20-second clip. Comparison time. Synthesia and similar avatar platforms are amazing for fully produced explainers, but they aren't built to fish viral moments out of recordings. Descript gives you powerful text-based editing, but it still requires a lot of manual decision-making to format them for each platform. Vizard bridges that gap perfectly. It's purpose-built for creators who want a hands-off way to create platform-ready shorts in volume. The trade-offs? If you need full custom motion graphics or cinematic level post-production, you'll still want a dedicated motion designer. Vizard's core strength is speed and distribution, not VFX level polish, which is exactly the right balance for most creators. A few practical tips I've picked up. First, upload audio-focused files, because podcasts convert really well. Second, annotate the long video with chapters or notes if you can, as it helps the AI find contextually important bits. Third, test a few headline variants for the same clip, because sometimes a tiny wording change can double your engagement. Always check your captions before publishing, because even fast auto captions can occasionally trip up on unique niche terms. One feature creators love is batch exports. Want all suggested clips exported as a zip with different aspect ratios? It's done in one click, making handing off content to a social manager or virtual assistant ultra simple. Also, if you ever need translations, Vizard supports multi-language subtitles and localized text. That is incredibly handy if you're trying to reach non-English audiences without the headache of re-recording everything. Okay, wrapping up. Remember that Vizard isn't a magic substitute for good content. You still need solid interviews and personality. But it massively reduces the friction between creating a long video and getting consistent short-form content out into the world. If you're tired of spending hours clipping every episode or paying an editor thousands of dollars a month, Vizard gives you a scalable alternative. So try this at home. Take one recent long video you made, upload it, let the AI generate highlights, and schedule them over the next 2 weeks. You will be honestly surprised how much evergreen content you can mine from a single recording session. Thanks for watching this walkthrough, and if you want more deep dives into repurposing workflows, hit the next video on the screen. I'll show you a bunch of real-world examples and share the exact copy and thumbnail formulas that get clicks. See you in the next one.